Ashley Osborne sat down with Melvin Graham. He's the brother of Cynthia Graham Hurd, who was killed on June 17, 2015. She was a Charleston County librarian for 31 years. News 2's Ashley Osborne joining us now from Emmanuel AME Church. And Ashley, Melvin told you about the ways his sister continues to give, even though she's gone.
Melvin Graham says it happens even 2 years later. People he doesn't know at all come up to him and they say, "Your sister inspired me," or "Your sister helped me." He even gets letters from all around the country, people who never met Cynthia, but her story moved them immensely.
Dear Mr. Graham,
Melvin Graham reads a letter from a Utah teacher
donating materials in your sister's honor.
She's retiring and was so inspired by Cynthia, decided to donate boxes full of supplies to the Cynthia Graham Hurd Foundation that gives books to under-resourced areas.
I have finished 4 boxes.
She never met Cynthia, but talks about her as if she had.
I intended 2 boxes, but Cynthia tweaked me on to 4. I talked to her during packing, and she said, "Quit preaching and pack this next box."
This story is an example of her influence, and they're physical representations of her legacy as well. A mural painted on the wall of the John L. Dart Library. Graham says he wants the painting to symbolize Cynthia's message that education is key.
She chased away some of the bad element and turned Dart into a good environment for the children, and then reached out to the children and says, "Hey, if you need something, I'm here for you."
And then the county named a library after her. Now the Cynthia Graham Hurd St. Andrews Regional Library.
We lost her in body, but that building immortalizes her in spirit. I can take my grandchildren to that library and say, "That's your Aunt Cynthia." And that's what gives me a great sense of pride, our family a great sense of pride.
That admiration extends outside our community to people like the retiring teacher from Utah who grew flowers and sent them to Graham.
Each one is infused with a prayer and message for her. And the next time you place flowers on her grave, please sprinkle them in front of her headstone.
Graham says Cynthia wasn't looking for any of this praise, just being true to herself.
And if one person can have this kind of effect, think about a dozen more like Cynthia, just doing the right thing.
He says as long as people are saying her name, she lives. All month of June, you can go to the Cynthia Graham Hurd exhibit at Charleston County's main library on Calhoun Street. Also, this Saturday and next, the Cynthia Graham Hurd Foundation will give free books to children at the John L. Dart Library on King Street. Live in front of Emmanuel AME Church in downtown Charleston, Ashley Osborne, News 2.